Have we talked in transportation today?
Yes.
Well, I got something I want to talk, so we should do a little roundtable thing, okay?
Okay.
So, I don't know what else we got to talk about. Let's give ourselves time for that, okay?
Yes.
Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney Fannie Willis says she's been getting threats. Willis said the threats began when her office indicted former President Donald Trump and 18 others for allegedly interfering with the 2020 election results in Georgia. Willis told the Fulton County Board of Commissioners that the threats come in the mail, over the phone, even through text messages. She's also asking the commission for more power when it comes to vetting and hiring her own employees. A federal judge in Tulsa has upheld Oklahoma's new law that bans doctors and hospitals from performing gender transition procedures on minors. The law also bans doctors from prescribing drugs like puberty blockers and hormones. District Judge John Hale says the law is rationally related to the state's interest in protecting children, the public health, and the integrity of the medical profession. President Biden is patting himself on the back after the recent jobs report.
The report revealing that the U.S. economy added 336,000 jobs in September, surpassing economists' projections.
Highest share of working-age Americans in the workforce in 20 years. It's no accident. Bidenomics. We're growing the economy from the middle out, bottom up, not the top down.
Biden emphasized that his administration has generated nearly 14 million jobs since he took office. The unemployment rate has consistently held below 4%.
That's John Schaefer reporting. I'm Dave Collins, USA News.
If you're a diabetic, we have great news. You can end the painful finger sticks with a new CGM. Plus, they may be covered by Medicare, Medicaid, or private insurance. If you test and inject daily, you may qualify. Call US Med now to learn more. 800-471-7065. 800-471-7065. 800-471-7065. That's 800-471-7065.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and do not express the views of WVBF ownership or Hometown Talk Radio. Content aired on all programs are those of the host and their guests. Hey, Joey, what's happening? I mean, what's happening in Middleboro and surrounding towns? It's time for the Middleboro Week in Review with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned for news, Middleboro news, here on AM 1530 WVBF. Hey, Joey, what's happening?
And good morning and welcome to Middleboro in Review. I'm Joey Driscoll, joined by Don today.
Good morning, Joey.
Good morning, Don. How are you this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning once again?
Every morning's a beautiful morning, right?
Yes, even if it's raining. I think it's still
raining.
really a good day today. Patriots are at home. They're taking on the Saints. Go Patriots. Hopefully you get a much better result than we did last week in Dallas, in Arlington, when we took on the Cowboys. We lost pretty badly last week. Hopefully that's not the same result we get this week, but we'll see what happens this afternoon. Go Patriots. Quick programming update for today. After us, we still got a whole hour of us, but after us, you got Bread of Life with Pastor Ortez Van Cross. At 8:30, you have the Rosary. 9 o'clock, you have Medicare Moment with Medicare Moment with Martha. That's coming up at 9. 9:30 to 10 o'clock is the Talking Information Center. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock is To God Be the Glory with Pastor Curtis Dias. 11 to 12 is Musical Odyssey with Ed Sutka. And from 12 to 1 this afternoon is Stand Up Strong with Bishop Tony Branch this afternoon. No Ed Miller. Ed Miller is at the football game. Well, we'll be at the football game this afternoon, so it will be me on the board and Bishop Tony Branch coming in.
You guys work good together, you and Tony, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You seem like you guys have a good time. You guys have fun.
Tomorrow, Chris Keach is off. I am doing the morning wake up news, so that should be exciting. I always have fun doing the morning wake up news.
You're the holiday guy.
Yeah,
You're
I'm the holiday
the
guy.
off guy.
I'm the vacation /
holiday guy.
holiday guy. I always have fun.
Calling sick guy.
I always have fun.
He's off guy. He's that guy.
Yeah, I always have fun doing the.
You are my number one guy.
Okay, let me finish my thought here. I always have fun doing the morning wake up news. So tomorrow I get to do that once again. That should be fun.
Yeah, no one does it. You know, Chris been doing it a long time. He does it like awesome. Chris does a really good job on that. He's really he's been doing it for so long. It's just like second nature. It's like walking down the street. I mean, he's been doing it for so long. He's such a professional, and like I said, you work in these business for so long. It's just flawless in my opinion. You're getting there, buddy. But you are my number one guy. You know where that's from? You know what movie that's from?
I don't know.
Batman with Jack Nicholson. In
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. His guy
Yeah.
Bob, right?
Yeah.
You know Bob, the guy. Bob, his sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
He's grabbing him. He's like, Bob, you're my number one guy. Like how Jack Nicholson would do. It's just great.
Jack Nicholson was fantastic as the Joker.
You know what? I thought Jack Nicholson was he was a good Joker. He was like a comical Joker because Heath Ledger and anybody who's the Joker now, I mean, they're really good, but just twisted and evil.
More the twisted and evil side.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson was more flamboyant, I think, in his.
I think that was the last of that kind of Joker, because that's how Joker was really portrayed, up until after Jack Nicholson was the Joker.
Right, and Jack Nicholson really made the Joker come alive, and he died in the first movie, right?
I don't know.
He did because that was Danny DeVito, the Penguin, but it's just too bad because he would have been nice to see. But I mean, one and done isn't bad too because he was really the Joker. I mean, he was the sucker Joker if you think about it.
I think he could have. I think he could have played a darker Joker. If they wanted to go that route at that time.
I think at that time in 1989 when the movie came out, 88, 89.
Because he showed that he could play a darker and twisted character in The Shining.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of his movies.
Yes.
I mean Jack Nicholson is unbelievable. He's one of my favorites.
Yes, he is.
He's
really good.
I mean, he can do comical roles. I mean, he's. There's some people who can do serious roles, evil roles, but they're not good at comical roles. And you got people who can do comical roles. Like, I haven't seen Will Ferrell do and he's a funny guy, and I love him as a comedian, but I haven't seen him do a horror or being like a sick, twisted psycho or something like that.
He hasn't really done any.
No.
I haven't really seen him do I know he does a lot of comedic roles. Yes. I haven't seen him do a serious role. I'm not sure if he's ever done. No. He probably has, but I just don't know. But
again, I know you really like Robin Williams.
I do.
You know,
I do like Robin Williams,
and I'm just gonna appreciate him. Never really been a big Robin Williams fan, but
he's not all comedic stuff.
No,
he has been in some pretty interesting roles.
Yeah, well, there's two roles that come to light for me is Insomnia and 1 Hour Photo.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Those are darker ones.
Those are total. I mean, you talk about going from Mrs. Doubtfire to those roles. And then Patch Adams.
Patch Adams.
Is another one.
It's a pretty serious movie.
It's a great drama. So
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show the talent in some of these.
Yeah. Yes.
Some of these movie actors is just unbelievable.
Mark Wahlberg, he's well known for more comedic roles, but he has been in some serious movies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, his part on not Black Mass, the other Whitey Bulger movie that was put out.
Was it The Departed?
Departed. Yeah.
That was a little less
Well,
Whitey Bulger related.
Well, that was
Black Mass. That was directly.
Yeah, no, that was about that he used his name. But The Departed was sort of
It was
in
loosely,
the window,
loosely based.
Loosely based on a character like him.
Yeah.
Black Mass was
Black Mass was basically an autobiography.
Oh, Johnny Depp! Oh my God! I mean, he's kind of a little different, but he's just another one.
He's a very good actor.
Oh, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. You ever see that movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's a movie.
Another great actor, Nicolas Cage. He's been in some very, very serious roles as well.
Yeah.
And also some action roles. He played Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I think Ghost Rider is awesome. The
Well,
first movie in
Con Air.
particular. Con Air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Very, very good movie. Very good movie, and he was the main character in that, and
Yeah,
it's just
too
a
bad,
fantastic
there
movie.
hasn't been any real good movies that come out in the last few years. I think the pandemic
Yeah.
kind of put the brakes on that, and now they got the
And now the
actors'
strike and the act. Well, yeah, they had the writer's strike. The writer's strike is over, but they still have the actor's strike going
Yeah.
on.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to see some original content come out because all you see is just sequels upon sequels
Yeah.
upon sequels. So.
Yeah, and I think we're getting to the point where superhero movies are kind of going away.
Yeah, just too many.
There's too many of them, and I think the popularity of the superhero movies is starting to wane a little bit.
I think people need some original content now. I think it's just one of those things where it's been done, and it's just like how many times you got to do a sequel.
I think they with that concept, I think they hit the peak at Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can only do some, and then you got all the Fast and Furious. How many you got to see there?
No, we're at 10 now.
Yeah, I mean, they're great, they're fun, but I mean, nothing beat the first
I think they
two.
probably should have ended it at 3, but you know.
Well, we got some.
Oh, well.
I mean, you go back and watch the very first one. It's just like
3 was 3 Tokyo Drift.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think 3 is Tokyo Drift. I think they should have ended it there.
Yeah.
At 3.
It's a franchise. If people
Yeah.
like it, and just but you take a movie like Duel.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about. That
Duel,
movie
yeah.
With
Yes.
Dennis Weaver.
First Spielberg film.
Yeah, 1971, I believe.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a remake on that
I would.
because
Yeah.
that movie. It's funny because that movie was such a drama, and he did that on like a $250,000 budget. I heard something crazy, and I think they filmed it out in the Arizona or California desert or whatever back in '71. But it's funny because it was a suspense. The truck was the evil monster. I mean, it was so dirty, and it was like I think it was a 49 Kenworth or Peterbilt. It was just filthy dirty, you
Yeah.
know. And you never saw the driver, but I guess there's a big Duel fan page on Facebook or whatever online, and people love it. And you do see the driver in the diner scene, but you don't know who he is.
You don't know exactly.
I mean, yeah, he walked up to the wrong guy, and then the guy,
Yeah. You don't know exactly
pushed
who it is.
away, left in a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So, so I mean, I just hope some good content comes out as far as new movies, new ideas, original ideas,
Yeah, another
outside the box.
another good example of a great sequel was 2018's Death Wish.
That was
sequel.
a really good one.
Really good sequel
Yeah, with Bruce Willis.
with Bruce Willis, one of his last movies.
And I think it's funny, too, because one of Charles Bronson's last movies
Was
Death Wish 5.
Death Wish 5. Yes.
I mean, he did a family of cops, so a family of police officers.
He did. I think he did like 3 of those.
3 episodes.
I think he did
before
3
passed
movies. Yeah, I think he did 3 of those.
It's like miniseries, but it was TV thing. It wasn't a movie.
Okay, it was like a
I think if
did a couple of those.
maybe I'm pretty sure that Charles Bronson's last was 5. So
Last one that wasn't.
a feature movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
You know, so but I mean, yeah, that Bruce Willis one was really good.
And we're talking about sequels. How about a good prequel? Many Saints of Newark. That's a good prequel.
That was good.
That's a very good prequel.
That was good.
Obviously, the prequel to The Sopranos TV
Right,
series.
and it got to show the talent of Michael. Gandolfini. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes.
Michael Gandolfini. Yeah.
Michael Gandolfini.
Yes. Tony's.
Tony's son.
Not Tony's son. Jim's son.
Jim's son.
Yeah. Jim. Yeah.
Yes.
You think of him as Tony. You know, you don't
Yes.
think of him as anything else
Yes.
but Tony. I mean, he really wrapped up that character like really good. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one of those last movies he was in was a romance drama or something with Julia Dreyfus.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes,
Okay.
I think that came out like a couple of months after he died.
Well,
or
we're
something.
going on almost 10 years. He's been gone in 2013, so I mean,
Yeah.
10 years. You know,
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, it's 7:21. Now, before we take our first commercial break, let's do our weather. In Driscoll, Texas, it is 65 degrees, mostly sunny skies today. 78 possible clouds today, low of 64. 84 tomorrow, most sunny skies with a low of 69 in Driscoll, Texas. In Middleboro, 52 degrees, and when the sun comes up, it'll be sunny. Clear skies today, 66 degrees for the high, 43 for the low tonight. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, a low of 45 and a high of 64. We're going to be mostly in the upper 60s all week. Pretty good weather for at least the first part of the week. Thursday, possible rain in the forecast. But and then, of course, the weekend, unfortunately, for the 20 millionth time, rain scheduled for the weekend once again on Saturday and Sunday this time.
Saturdays have been a bust for the last 6 weeks.
It seems like longer than that. Yeah.
Wow.
Driscoll, North Dakota, 41 degrees, clear skies, high of 52, low of 32 today, this evening. 54 tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, a low of 31. So they've pretty much gotten their first frost, or will be getting their first frost imminently.
Where, North Dakota?
In Driscoll, North Dakota.
Oh, you're going to be hearing about snow soon.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing about snow pretty soon.
I bet it. I think before the end of October, you're going to hear about snow.
Yes. Yeah.
You got to get a 20 number.
Probably sooner than that.
You got to get a 20 number. You got to get 21.
It seems like probably going to be sooner than that. You're getting towards the lows of the lower 30s now. You're getting frost in Driscoll, North Dakota now.
Right. Well, they're coming out of the oven in Driscoll, Texas a little, right? Aren't they?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Taunton, Massachusetts, 50 degrees. Clear skies when the sun comes up. The sun's not quite up yet, so.
No.
I'm just going to say, when the sun comes up, there'll be clear skies.
I can see it reflecting off the Do Not Enter sign here at the WVB.
Yeah, but it's not quite up.
28th century studios.
It's getting there. And probably by the time we're getting off the air, it'll be up. And we can say sunny skies.
Was Barry in yesterday?
No, Barry and Carol were not in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
50 degrees in Taunton.
You didn't get your introduction.
No.
Super duper introduction.
A high of 66 in Taunton, a low of 43 tonight. So that is your weather. We are going to take our first commercial break. 7:24 a.m. here on WVBF. We're at the 14 Church Green in Taunton, at the Taunton Federal Credit Union Studios. This is Middleboro in Review. This is Sunday, October 8th, 2023. We are 23 days away from Halloween. And then 24 hours after that, it'll be Christmas. Pretty much.
I was in a big box store about 2 weeks ago, and they got the Christmas stuff up already.
Yeah. A lot of these stores do not wait.
I think it was
do not wait
it was September.
until Halloween's over.
Yeah, it was September. Actually, the calendar.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I mean, we're only a week into October, so it was about 2.5 weeks ago.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take our first commercial break. We'll be right back here on Middleboro in Review on WVBF 1530 AM, 99.7 FM. We will be right back.
Is that what it sounds like on the radio?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There was nothing going on in the air on the AM about 20 minutes ago because I think because the sun had risen. I don't know, something about that. We weren't at full power, I guess.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about our time slot. But I mean,
well, in the winter, yeah.
That's
the unfortunate thing about it. Our time slot in the winter is we're not at full power. We're not at full power. When it gets into December, we're not going to be at full power.
And one of the things we like to do to support people in your hometown is to run community announcements.
You do it.
You do belong to an
That's life.
organization.
All right.
hey, you gotta when you come back in, you gotta talk about
Oh yeah.
Saturday.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. I love that little thing he did with all the different people, celebrities singing those songs and trying to guess them. He said that was something new.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that next.
I'm sure he's always thinking ways of, all these other ideas to, for his shows and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing it for so long. He's got to keep reinventing the wheel. He's got to keep, come up with fresh ideas. You can't have oldies and moldies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to steal.
Spark Street Auto Body, located at 48 Spark Street in Brockton, Massachusetts.
We're doing a transportation topic?
Yeah. We are just gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do a South Coast Rail update, and then you can do.
Well, we can kind of talk about that. Why don't we just go back and forth about that instead of a half-hour read?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right.
You get the information. I think we just get grateful. Maybe do your today in histories early too.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do my Today in Histories coming out of the break.
All right.
Because
Don't forget about talking about Saturday night though.
no, I'm gonna do that as soon as I'm done with the Today in Histories. Because I think we have quite a bit of the Today in Histories.
Yeah, I think do them early instead of rushing them at the end of the
Yeah, I don't want to rush them.
That way we're off the air right at 8. We gotta,
Yeah, I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush these.
Well, I know. I've been.
Yeah. There's some good ones here. I don't want to rush these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rush these. There's some good ones here.
At WVBF AM 1530 and 99.7 FM in the Taunton area, or online through the Simple Radio app or by visiting online radiobox.com.
St. Vincent de Paul of Sacred Heart Church in Middleboro serves the residents of the towns of Middleboro, Lakeville, Carver, and Rochester. Our base of operations is in the lower level of the parish hall on Oak Street, directly across the street from Sacred Heart Church in downtown Middleboro. At this time, we serve approximately 500 families in our service area, and many of them come to us for various types of aid. This can take many forms and include many of the following programs: utilities and rent assistance, agency referrals, clothing and furniture vouchers, and temporary lodging. For more information, go to svbmiddleboro.org. May the good Lord bless you and keep you safe.
Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association is an association of combat veterans from all branches of the United States Armed Forces who ride motorcycles as a hobby. Our mission is to support those who have defended our country and freedoms. Our focus is to help veteran care facilities provide a warm meal, clothing, shelter, and guidance.
Air red
Simply
mic.
to say thank you and welcome home. We have
Blue
members from
mic.
nearly all 50 states
Go back
and living
up to where
abroad.
I need to be.
Many members continue to serve
Right.
in our armed forces, with several serving in combat areas now. We sponsor and or participate in many motorcycle-related charity events each year, and as a nonprofit organization, donate to various veteran care facilities and veteran charities. To learn more about the Combat Veteran Motorcycle Association and how you can join or support, please visit cvma2-2.org.
And we're back as I turn down the music. There we go. It is 7:30 a.m. This is Middleboro in Review. I'm Joey Driscoll. I'm joined by Don. I'm going to read this quick little community announcement. The Raynham Police Department is selling pink patches this month to support breast cancer research. The limited edition patches cost $10. And it can be purchased online, in person, or by mail. The money raised will be donated to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. The department aims to raise $1,000 as part of the Pink Patch Project, and will also wear pink insignia to promote awareness. You can purchase a patch in person at the Raynham Police Department, which is located at 53 Orchard Street, by check or money order made out to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Additionally, residents can send a self-addressed stamped envelope with a check or money order via U.S. Postal Service to the Raynham Police Department, ATTN Sergeant Anthony Barbour. So I wanted to mention that. That's very, very important
You
this
know what
month.
the ATTN means, right?
ATTN.
Attention.
Attention,
Yeah.
yes. So that's what that means.
Yep.
And this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is also Fire Prevention Month as well. But this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. During our second break, we'll have a PSA about fire prevention. We have, again, it's Fire Prevention Month, the month of October as well. A lot of fire stations usually have open houses during the month of October. Middleboro has theirs usually. I don't know if they scheduled it this year or what's going on there, but I know surrounding towns have had their fire prevention, their fire open houses already in September. So,
You know, years ago,
yeah.
and most people, most broadcasts, you know, between TV and radio, they'd have a crack. They call it the crack research team. I'm gonna send my crack research team out to check it out. You get your crack research team right.
I've already looked it up. I haven't seen anything.
No, but
for
I'm saying everyone's got that crack research team at their fingers.
Yeah. But usually October is when they have their open house at the fire station.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen this year or
anything?
not. I haven't seen anything yet. So I'm not sure if it's going to happen this year or not. But it's usually October when Middleboro Fire Department has their open house.
You get to look at all the nice shiny equipment.
Yes, it's. I've been to a couple of the open houses.
You did a MatCam gig there for years.
Yes, and I've been to a couple of
did
them.
a couple of interviews there, which was good.
It's a really fun event. If we get information about if it's going to take place this year, we'll definitely talk about it.
Crack research team.
Yes. All right. Our Today in Histories, we'll do these a little early. We have two Today in Histories today. 1956, the New York Yankees' Don Larson pitches the only perfect game in the World Series. Hasn't happened since. Will it happen again? I don't know.
I doubt it.
I would say I doubt it. I mean, there's some good pitchers. There's some good pitchers nowadays in the league, but that's for there not to be a perfect game in the World Series since 1956. That's pretty impressive. Don Larson, very impressive. New York Yankees pitcher, and I'm pretty sure he's not in the Hall of Fame for that, but he should be. He definitely should be in the Hall of Fame.
How's he not getting the Hall of Fame of that?
I don't know.
How's
He
that
should
work?
be. He should be in the Hall of Fame for just that feat alone.
It's like tripping over like something in the house in the dark hallway.
Yeah,
You tripped over it and fell on the floor. How's that not there?
I don't know. 2001, U.S. President George W. Bush announces the establishment of the Office of Homeland Security. Don, that's pretty important today in history.
Yeah.
We got birthdays. 1943, Chevy Chase. Happy 80th birthday to Chevy Chase today.
He was the first anchor for Weekend Update for Saturday Night Live, I believe. I think it was
Yeah. 1943, also 80th birthday today. R.L. Stine, the author of Goosebumps. Great children's book series.
I remember seeing those books flying up. You read those, right?
R.L. Stine. He's great, yeah. He's great. Great, just a really good novelist, pretty much. And definitely recommendation from me. R.L. Stine and Goosebumps in particular is really good. It's been made into a movie. 2 movies. It's okay. The book series is better, but oh well.
Did you read them all?
I've read probably most of them. Yes, I've read a lot of them.
What was that age bracket you were reading? I remember seeing the books floating around the house. When did you read those?
Probably when I was a teenager.
Okay,
Yeah. 1948, Johnny Ramone, his birthday today. American guitarist and songwriter, of course, part of the Ramones. 1949, Sigourney Weaver, American actress and producer, in both of the Ghostbusters movies. I think she was in both of them.
And the Aliens.
Yeah,
franchise,
and Aliens.
Yep.
1965, C.J. Ramone, American singer-songwriter, bass player, of course, part of the Ramones as well. Later on in the Ramones' career, he was part of their group. 1970, Matt Damon, American actor, producer, and screenwriter. He is 53 today. Passings on this day, 1793, John Hancock, American merchant and politician, first governor of Massachusetts, very important figure in American history. I believe is he a founding father?
Who's that?
I believe so. John Hancock?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's a founding father as well. So, very important figure in American history.
Jim would be all over you. They didn't know that. I hope he ain't listening. He's gonna have some words to say to you.
Sometimes
He says,
I forget
read your
these things.
history. He always says that.
Sometimes I kind of forget these things. It flies from my mind.
No, the more you read, the more you know. That's just the bottom line.
I know a lot of interesting history.
I know.
It's just I just forgot
But
this.
I mean, you take someone like Jim, who just knows every aspect of history, and Tony Lopes, and they just know. I mean, they just, you're not gonna stump them. It's like trying to stump Chachi on a Beatles thing. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yes. All right. So yeah, founding father again, the first governor of Massachusetts, as well.
All right.
Very important, as well. Very important governor in this state. First one. He kind of set the standard. First of anything, he's setting the standard. Like George Washington, first president of the United States, he set that standard that all the other presidents followed, as we went on in history. Same thing with John Hancock and the governorship in Massachusetts. Very important person. 1869, Franklin Pierce, American general, lawyer, and politician, the 14th president of the United States. This is kind of in an era where a couple of presidents in this era were not well liked, and still are not well liked by historians.
There was a slew of one-term presidents for years.
Yes, there was.
There was. I mean, around that time period, just one term, and I think other than Grant, and other than a few presidents in that time era, it was just one, and then you had your,
and then you had your presidents that were you had a president that was elected to a second term but did not end up serving much of that second term, and that was Abraham Lincoln because he was assassinated.
Yeah. I think McKinley too.
Yes.
He was assassinated.
Yes. I believe that was McKinley. Was that at the end of his first term?
No, I think it was his second term.
Okay.
And again, you would know that without cheating and going on the phone and cheating. And
Jim DuPont or Tony Lopes. And our final passing of the day, 2011, Al Davis, the famous American football player, coach, and manager, the famous manager of the Oakland Raiders at the time, the Oakland Raiders, and a very important figure in Oakland Raiders history, Al Davis. So that is your Today in History's today. It is 7:41. Saturday, Don. We had some fun on Saturday.
Oh, we had a blast. Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Lorenzo's Chachi LaPret, his event, the Beatles event. Lorenzo's on Saturday. Fun event, a great time. Want to thank Chachi LaPret for just another great event.
Yeah, it was capped off a great season over
yes,
at
it
Lorenzo's. Their outdoor concert series, which was, this was the first year, and they tried it, and they had a really nice setup there, and what a great time. It was canceled like 3 times.
Yes,
Saturday,
it was. Yes.
We call it the Saturday Blues because every Saturday it's been raining or cloudy for forever, right?
And it's going to rain again next Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, for 9 million years. So, but there's one thing that Chachi did which was different, and I asked him too. I said, "Have you done this?" He said, "Oh, no, I think this is new." Is he played a lot of celebrities doing Beatles songs, and we had to guess who they were. I mean, Joe Pesci was one of them. But a bunch of people. I mean, just people you'd never. You said, "Try to guess who this is," and I yelled, "Yoko Ono." He says, "No,
not even close."
He said, "Not even close." I think
not even close.
I think I yelled out 3 times, like, "No!" He's just looking at me, like he totally didn't get it, But we had fun, and we had a friend of ours joined us at the table, Willie and Maureen. I want to thank them for joining us at the table with us, and we had fun, and he really enjoyed it. I think it was his first time doing a show, and Chachi does have his City Winery show at the
today.
Yes,
noontime.
At noontime at City Winery in Boston. So that's a once a month residency he does.
Yeah.
So
celebrating the life of John Lennon. His birthday would have been tomorrow.
Yeah, he would have been 83.
Yeah.
If he lived. So, yeah, it's always October. You think about John Lennon, and in June you think about Paul McCartney.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But Paul McCartney's still with us. Still putting out great music, and that was a great show. I think it was real successful season here, and I guess he said he's back next year. He's not sure how many shows he's going to do. I think that will be announced. So I mean, maybe he'll try to get everything wrapped up by August, because September hard to plan outdoors. It really is. September's iffy, but yeah, he had
It's
one in
usually
June.
not this rainy. It was rainy all September.
Well, September's hit and miss. September could be the most beautiful month of the whole year.
Yeah.
It could be picture perfect, weather perfect, and then you just got just all the rain.
The rain.
Yeah, it's just rained so much that you need the moisture needs somewhere to go, and it's just the cycle that it doesn't want to end.
And it seems like this rain finally has broken the warm weather we've been getting. It seems like we're going to be cold weather, or colder or cooler weather from here on. It seems like, at least what I was looking at with the weather earlier on.
Yeah,
it
the
was
last,
mostly in the 60s.
the last few days have been really nice. But again, we want to thank Chachi and Brett for coming into the studio over the course of the summer, calling in. Actually called on Middleboro Matters just Thursday to talk about the show, and he was coming up Saturday, and he showed up here twice in studio, which we were really appreciated, and then he's called several times.
Yeah.
He's almost a regular around here. It's great that he calls in and he talks about what he's got going on, and talking about Beatles history and all the Beatles knowledge. And he is the Beatles guy. He is the Beatle guy for this area, for pretty much, I think, the country. In my
And so stay tuned. We'll have him on again, I'm sure, a couple more times before the end of the year.
Yeah, and check out his City Winery gig. He's got, like I said, he's got one today. If you've got nothing going on, take a ride to Boston. Take the commuter rail. Yay! $10 for the commuter rail.
Yeah, we took the commuter rail.
No, we didn't.
Yes.
Took the green line.
I'm sorry, the green
we went
line.
to Riverside and took the slow boat.
We took the green line.
It just takes too
It's
long.
slow.
It's just...
Take the commuter rail, yes.
Well, it's just... I don't know. I was wondering... You can't do much with the green line. But, I mean, we're going to talk transportation after the break.
Yes.
We got a transportation topic?
Yes.
Because the tea industry is over with.
Yes.
So, all your housekeeping's over with, right?
Yes.
Except
I mean,
you
there's
said
a ton of events I could mention, but,
all right.
you know, whatever, I
You
guess.
said you were going to mention something.
What?
I don't know. We'll talk
I
about
don't
it.
remember.
Okay. I guess you got a commercial?
Yeah, we got a commercial. Let's take that commercial break, and we'll be right back here on Middleboro in Review. We'll be right back.
No, you say you had another announcement?
What was I going to mention? I don't remember.
Okay, that's good.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I mean, we have a ton of events I can talk about for October. I can run by them real fast.
Okay, we gotta have a transportation, so you did promise one. We have to deliver it. What do you got to talk about?
There's a ton of Middleboro events going on in October.
How long take to call that out? We could do transportation right to the zero hour.
I don't know. Hopefully not that long. Yeah.
Yeah, get them out of the way. Even if we talk 5 minutes about it.
Yeah.
Smoke alarms save lives, but they don't last forever. Find out your smoke alarms.
I need to try to get
with the date of manufacture on the back
bit of
or
these.
side of the alarm. Then make sure to replace it 10 years from that date. The National Fire Protection Association and the local fire department remind you, don't wait. Check
Oh, you said something about National Fire thing. That's what you're going to talk
Visit
about.
firepreventionweek.org.
No, I said we were going to play the PSA.
This is it.
This is the
Okay,
PSA.
all right,
Yeah.
okay.
PSA is done.
Oh, good.
Yeah, October, I believe.
Church in Middleboro.
I hope it's October. I think it is. I hope I didn't say that wrong. Hopefully it is October and not September.
What?
National
it wouldn't be
Fire
on
Prevention.
It wouldn't be on a.
Yeah, because usually the
PSI running.
yeah the Middleboro Fire Department usually has their open house in October. So yeah, it's October.
This can take many forms and include many of the following programs: utilities and rent assistance, agency referrals.
But I mean, there was some fire department open houses in September this year. For some reason, I don't know.
SVDBmiddleboro.org. May the good Lord bless you and keep you safe.
Hey, I'm back every Tuesday and every Tony Lopes.
October.
All right.
Regional and national guests.
Here we go.
Hot local
Yep.
topics, but more
What?
importantly, your
Which
calls.
October
Every
9th falls.
Tuesday and
Yeah,
Wednesday,
October 9th.
starting at
Right,
9
for the
a.m.
week.
It's Coffee with Tony.
What?
Only
Fire-
on your hometown
Fire
radio
Prevention Week,
station,
October.
WVBF.
October 9th. It's
Oh,
cut
wow.
tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
The week of, yeah, that's what I think it says.
It starts tomorrow.
I don't know, I mean, look.
Well, give me something.
Yeah.
Starts today.
No, you're right. That's why the PSA's running.
I don't get that. I'm just. I don't get it. And we're back. There we go. Turn down the music. There we go. So it is the start of Fire Prevention Week, October 8th through the 14th. So we played that PSA during the second break there. Just wanted to mention that it is the start of Fire Prevention Week, the week of October 9th through the 14th is the start of that. So just wanted to mention that. We got a ton of events going on here. Again, we mentioned earlier that special town meeting. I think I mentioned this Thursday. The special town meeting will be taking place next Monday, October 16th at 7 p.m. at MHS. The special town meeting warrant with all of the articles that will be talked about and voted on at special town meeting is available online on the Middleboro town website and also on their Middleboro town manager Facebook page, I believe, as well. It's on there. There's several places you can find it. So that's next Monday, 7 p.m. at MHS. Coming up in October as well this month, the COA will have several different events coming up. The COA is located at 558 Plymouth Street. October the 12th, Are UFOs Real? With Chris Torres on October 12th at 1 p.m. October 19th, Paint Day Luncheon with Christian Valenci, October 19th at 10 a.m. October 26th, Elvis impersonator Don Boudreaux, October 26th at 1 p.m. You can call 508-946-2490. Again, that's 508-946-2490 to sign up for those events. At the library, there will be a Music That Moves concert series, a group of Sunday concerts monthly at the library. The first one will be next Sunday. Kim Moberg with Heather Swanson. November 19th, Mama Train will be performing. December 17th, Aaron Org will be performing. January 28th, Speedy Lapina will be performing. February 25th, Boxies will be performing. And March 24th, Greystone Rail will be performing. Want to mention that coming up is the Giving Tree program, sponsored by the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. That'll begin taking signups for those who need support on October 11th. Each eligible child, ages birth through high school, will receive 4 gifts of clothing and or toys. To register, you must bring a birth certificate for each child, proof of residency in Carver, Lakeville, Middleboro, or Rochester, proof of guardianship, suggested gift items and sizes, and if you or someone you know is in need this year, please come to the food pantry during regular hours. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. First and third Wednesdays, 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Second and fourth Wednesdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sign-ups for the Giving Tree program end on November the 25th. Coming up, there is a series of movie nights at the park department, drive-in movie nights. The first one the second one this month. I think there was one on October 6th. The second one, October 13th, The Nightmare Before Christmas, will be screened. 6:30 p.m. $10 donation per car. 26 Jackson Street, Lower Ball Fields. Again, October 13th, 6:30 p.m. And the second one after that one, is the screening of Hocus Pocus on October 20th, 6:30 p.m. Again, $10 donation per car, and that is located at the Lower Ball Fields at 26 Jackson Street. Coming up is Crantoberfest, 10th annual. There will be food, vendors, costume contest, kids' activities, and a bake-off. October 14th is Crantoberfest, noon to 5 p.m. at the Town Hall lawn. Again, that is coming up this Saturday, October 14th. Also on October 14th, there will be the 22nd annual Gathering of the Faithful Classic Car Show. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the 14th at Pierce Playground. And two more events to talk about here. Spaghetti Supper, October 19th at the COA, 558 Plymouth Street. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for that. Again, the Spaghetti Supper at the COA. $10 for adults, and kids under 10 are $5. And finally, the Park Department Ghost Drive. That is coming up at the park. Jackson Street enters at Jackson Street only. Again, there's $15 per car donation, 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. October 27th and 28th. And please remain in your cars for this event. Again, this is a Ghost Drive event on October 27th and 28th. So that is pretty much all the events going on, all the major ones going on in Middleboro. A lot going on in Middleboro. All right, we have 3 minutes. Done.
Yeah.
Our little transportation topic for the 3 minutes.
I guess it's going to be little, huh?
Yes, 3 minutes.
All right. 24. Route 24, our beloved Route 24. Something about it's in the water. What's in the water on Route 24? I tell you, I went up and down 3 times this week. Accidents, it's just, I don't know what 24 is all about. At the split at 128, at the end of Route 24, the lane going to 93 South towards down, it goes down to 1 lane. I mean, they did that about maybe 8 years ago. What's the brilliance behind that? It's just, I've never seen. I've been taking 24 a lot of years, since 1990, and they've always had that 2 lanes going into 128. 93 South towards Dedham, and I'm not sure why they did it. Maybe 128 moves now, but you have backups like you wouldn't believe. That's the worst highway in the state, in my opinion, that I know of. All that idling. I mean, they can't come up with a better plan than that. Okay? You're talking about environmental awareness. Well, if you have an emergency environmental crisis, then you need to fix the highway so vehicles aren't idling and sitting in traffic every weekday. It's crazy. I got 2 minutes, right, Joey?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Less than 2 minutes. 90 seconds.
All right. If there's going to be an environmental crisis as far as an emergency, then they need to fix those interchanges. Obviously, what works is a flyover. Obviously, the right lane towards Boston works because when you get up to the intersection, when you get up to the split, the right side moves. So everyone's just waiting to get to that point. If they had to have a flyover, that would work. they need to, even 95 and 93 over right there in Canton. I mean, if you're gonna have you're gonna talk an environmental emergency, okay, you need to get these interchanges fixed and moving. Okay, they need to work. Okay, you know how the idling all these vehicles is like the worst thing you can do, in my opinion. And get the T running. Get the T running so things fly. I mean, it shouldn't take, what, 50 minutes to go from Riverside Station to North End? Yeah, it shouldn't. You know, it's just, you definitely want to make a better mousetrap for your customers. So, I mean, if the T's breaking down, if the highway is, I don't know. And now, what happens when 24 is all plugged up, people are zipping through the neighborhoods. They're going through neighborhoods now at high rates of speed because they're late for work and the frustration just kicks in. So I think, you know, they need to fix these interchanges and do it like a 24/7 emergency thing. Okay? Just whatever. It's just it shouldn't take 5 years. It should take 5 months to build. They could do it in 5 months. They can do it. They can fast track this construction, do 24/7, and get these intersections flowing. You need traffic flowing. The vehicles are going to be driving, but to sit there and be idled on 24 all the way to Brockton, to Route 123, and that's just normal traffic. Add an accident to the mix, and you're done.
Yes.
All done.
Traffic is a problem in the state.
Especially. But I mean, it's dumb going from 3 lanes to 2 lanes to 1.
Yeah.
I mean, who thought that brilliant idea? That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know 128 moves because of it, but you backed up the Brockton.
We gotta go. Thank you, Don, once again.
Thank you, Joe.
For that great transportation rant
topic.
Mini rant topic.
I got some time next week.
Yes, we're gonna do something good.
We do a real robust transportation.
And BTA, Amtrak, we're gonna do it all.
All right,
we're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it really good.
I'm getting little birdies.
But we gotta go.
They're missing my rants.
But we gotta go. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the show today.
Daddy's gotta go.
We'll be back next Sunday, the 15th of October. We'll be talking about the special town meeting as well. Some of the important stuff that's going on with that as well next week. All right, we'll be back next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Broadcasting live from the Taunton Federal Credit Union Studios in Church Green, we are AM 1530 WPBF.
Oh, I gotta go meet Tommy Dave.
DD, Middleboro Center, 99.7 FM, your hometown radio station.
Bye, everybody.